What's up guys, Christian here with River Pools, and today we're talking about the ultimate DIY project, installing your own fiberglass swimming pool. This is 2 minutes in the pool. Okay, you're feeling froggy. You think maybe you could install a fiberglass pool yourself. You're an absolute die-hard DIYer, but you might have a few questions. What resources are you going to need? How much money are you going to save? And what problems might you encounter? That's what we're going to address today. But before we get started, if you find this video helpful, at the end, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram for more educational pool content from us here at River Pools. Now, those are the three questions we're going to address. What resources do you need? How much money are you going to save? And what problems you might encounter? Let's set 2 minutes on that clock and beat the jingle today. Hey Siri, set a 2-minute timer.
Okay, your timer is set for 2 minutes.
Fantastic, let's go. Okay, you're obviously going to go out and you're going to research the cost of just the pool shell and get that thing to your house. But a typical professional installation of a fiberglass pool up to the point before the decking is applied, so we're talking about a dig, set, fill, that is going to cost in our area anywhere from $28,000 to $33,000. So that's the kind of project we're going to be talking about today, because the cost of the deck itself and the choices, materials, and everything else could really change the price of a pool project drastically. So in terms of just digging the pool, setting it, and filling it, that's what we're referring to today. So based on the fact that in our area, a typical installation would cost $28,000 to $33,000, you could expect to save anywhere from 6 to 10 installing it yourself. Now, you've researched and you've found a pool shell you like at a price you like, and you've arranged for it to come to your home, but what do you need to plan on in terms of resources to make the job a success? Well, you need to take into consideration equipment needed for the excavation, perhaps a crane to lift and set the pool, certainly water to fill it, backfill material, plumbing material, and of course the pool filtration equipment. All of those things are not included in the pool shell price, so make sure you plan for them. The cost for all of those materials could be anywhere from $5,000 to $8,000, maybe $10,000, depending on where you are in the country. So what about some common challenges you might experience if you're installing a fiberglass pool yourself? Well, there's two really big ones. One is getting the pool level. Oftentimes it takes several attempts to get a pool level, and it requires pulling the pool out of the ground, adjusting the base, setting the pool again, and then pulling measurements all the way around the pool. Be prepared for lots of time spent doing that, and make sure that you have budgeted to have the crane and excavator equipment on site. Oh man, we're almost done. Didn't beat the jingle, but we're almost done. Make sure you plan to have a lot of time available with the crane so that you can lift and set the pool multiple times to make sure you get that right. That is a critical element to installing a fiberglass pool. Of course, if you're installing a River Pools fiberglass pool, the chances of having to lift and set it multiple times over and over and over again are pretty marginal, because our pools are built from molds that were constructed true and level. The other big challenge is keeping a straight wall on a pool straight. Now, backfilling and filling the pool need to happen simultaneously, and you don't want to get one material ahead of the other, which could bow the wall either inward or outward. In either case, pay meticulous attention to the backfill and filling process, as it will help you keep your wall straight. To know if it's straight, simply pull a string line from corner to corner down on one edge and make sure that the pool wall remains just as straight as the string. You may find that if there's a bow in the wall, you need to dig some of the backfill material out to get it straightened out. I'm Christian with River Pools. Sadly, I didn't beat the jingle today, but nonetheless, if you're feeling froggy and you want to install a fiberglass pool yourself, you are at least prepared and educated. I'm Christian with River Pools, and we'll see you on the next episode. Catch the wave.